Hey guys, so I was wandering the aisles of CVS the other day and I came across 3 or 4 displays of Wet n Wild Halloween makeup, which is always so exciting. I look forward to this time of year for that reason. I mean, I also love dressing up my kids and going trick-or-treating and all the fun like harvesty stuff, but as far as makeup goes, I always look forward to the Wet n Wild displays. So I picked a bunch of items from the 3 or 4 displays that I saw, and I thought that I would sit down and try them with you today. So if you guys are curious to see what Wet n Wild has come out with this year for the Halloween collection, then just keep watching. First off, let me show you what I picked up. The first thing I picked up is a white Liquid Catsuit Cream Liquid Shadow. I thought this would make an excellent eyeshadow base. I picked up one of their shimmer liquid shadows. This one's in Bon Appetit, and it looks like a white, silver, possibly black. I'm not exactly sure. They had a whole bunch of these like eye crystals, eye pearls, which seems to be a trend since the Euphoria show aired. Everyone's been doing crystal eye looks, so that's pretty much right on trend. They had the color changing blush that they had last year, the zombie blush, which was like green to rose shifting, which I tried last year and didn't like. So if you want to see a swatch of that one in action, check out last year's Wet n Wild Halloween video. I'll try to link it if I remember, otherwise just search for it. They had 3 or 4 new eyeshadow palettes, and I picked up this one. This one is called Coffin Break. There was also a blue tone one. There was also a purple tone one. I just picked one that I thought that I would get the most use out of, and that is this one. And then they had a face highlight, and this one is Caught in Your Web, and it has a skull on it. I don't know what color it's going to be yet, so I figured we would give these products a try. So let me pull the hair back, and we will start off with eyes. Since it's the Halloween collection, I'm going to wear my cat ears today. And my apologies if you're having trouble hearing me. I'm dealing with a cold, losing the voice, getting it back, that whole big deal. So, my apologies. All right, let's start off with this Liquid Catsuit eyeshadow. Okay, it's a white shadow. I'm just going to put some on the tip of my sponge and kind of paint it onto my eyelid. That might be a really good base, wow. Or if you're doing like a candy skull face, this might work as like a good white all over base before you draw on like the black skull eyes. Alright, I'm going to set that with just like a white powder and we'll move on. Next up is this shadow palette, the Coffin Break. I'm going to start off by swatching it and see kind of what we're working with. So this is what the palette looks like before I start digging my fingers into it. Colors look nice so far. We've got the transition shade, the first shimmer, second, third. Alright, so the black's not super intense, so you have to build it up, but the other ones look really nice. This one looks beautiful. So it doesn't really go with like the purple ears, so just ignore that. I'm just going to grab a clean blending brush and go into this transition shade and start from there. I feel like this is like the essential fall palette. It's got all fall colors. Next, I'm going to go into this warmer shade closer to the crease and the outer corner. Ooh, that one's really pigmented. Wow. I'm going to go back into the transition shade with this fluffier brush. Alright, it's nice and intense. Now I think I want to go into this bronzy shade right here, and then maybe I will try to deepen it up with the brown or the black. I'm just going to take a flat brush. This is my Cargo Cosmetics brush. That's pretty. Look at that gold. Wow. I'm gonna give that a minute to dry, and then I'm gonna build up the outer edge just a bit. While we're waiting, why don't we swatch this highlight shade? You can see the skull design on here. It's looking like it might have like a purple blue shift in this lighting. Yep, that's pretty much what it is. Okay, so it's right here. So some directions it looks white, some it looks blue, and some it looks purple. Totally doesn't go with this eye look at all. But maybe we'll try to use it on the inner corner of the eye, under the brow bone, once we are done. And then I'm going to go into the black, just a little bit, and deepen up just the outer corner. Okay, I like that. So that is the eye look before I finish the rest of my face. I forgot about this one. This is the Bon Appetit glitter. Ooh, that has bits of blue glitter to it. Okay, maybe we can apply a little bit of that on the inner part of the lid. I'm gonna grab a flat brush. This is the Juno Co brush from their first collection, and just tap on a little bit on the inner corner here. Okay, that adds like a fun, cool tone sparkle to the look. Neat. I'm gonna go in with more gold and just kind of blend them together here. Okay, so that's fun and colorful. So again, here are the swatches of everything that I've used so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the face, and we'll be back to try the pearls and the highlight, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I went ahead and finished off the face with some products from Thrive Causemetics, which I'm trying out today. So now all that we have left to try from the Wet n Wild Halloween collections are the face gems and the highlighting powder. I know this one's gonna look crazy on my skin because it is so blue purple. I just don't see that being a cute look for me, so I'm going to try it on the inner corners of the eye and to highlight the brow bone area, and then we will try some gems. So I'm just going to take my AOA Studio E124 highlight brush. I like to use this to highlight the inner corners. This color actually reminds me a lot of one of the shades from the Rach Loves Pixie palette. This one right here, which I've been using a lot for inner corner highlights. So this is the Pixie one. And this is the Wet n Wild one. So the Wet n Wild one is just a bit more blue and a bit brighter than the Pixie one. But if you want to know how they compare, this is Pixie and this is Wet n Wild. Alright, then let's try the brow bone highlight area. I did this another day and my husband's like, why are your eyebrows purple? It's called a highlight shade. I really should do that, doing my makeup horribly to see what my husband says thing. Because he is not short of opinions, I'll tell you that. Alright, I think that looks really nice to kind of highlight the brow area and the inner corner. Now let's play with some of these gems. Now obviously I've got like the reds and the golds going, I've got the black going, so I could either go silver or I could go red. I feel like I should probably go with maybe a red and a diamond, so let's see what we have here. I feel like the lip color needs to change if I'm going with red. Okay, so I applied a little bit of the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Crayon in the shade 40, just to kind of make the lips match the whole look here. So I think I'm going to start off with one of these diamond ones. I'm going to try it on the inner corner and see how that works. The glue doesn't seem to be very strong on these. I feel like these will pop off any minute now. So let's try one of the red ones under the lower lash line and see how that works. Or should I try one up here? So I think that the gems probably will not last all night, because as I'm peeling them off of the like plastic sheets, some of the glue is getting stuck to the sheet and then there's none left on the actual gem. So don't expect the best quality for like $3.99, but you get a lot of fun things to play with each sheet. There's also a pink, blue, and purple one, which I passed on because I never saw myself using that. So, I mean, they're fun. They're really large. So they're not probably meant for like super small detail work. Like these look really large on my eyes already. So they're fun to play with, probably not everyday use. So let me give you the rundown of what I think of the products that I tried today. The white liquid shadow, I really like this. I think I'm going to use this as an eyeshadow base moving forward. It didn't get creasy, it didn't get dry, it didn't get heavy. I like this. The liquid shadow with the blue shift is nice because I don't have anything with like a silver and blue shift in it. I usually have to mix two to get that combination. So I like this one. I am a fan of their liquid glitter shadows. The Coffin Break palette, I think, did a really nice job. I mean, this is a beautiful fall eyeshadow look. I'm really happy with it. I didn't try all of the shades in here yet, but I did swatch them. They all seem to swatch really well except for the black one. But using the black one on the eyes, I had no issues, so I like this one as well. The highlight, I would say pass unless you really like purpley blue highlights. I'm just never going to get any use out of this on the face, and it's a very large palette just to use for highlighting the brow bone and the inner corners. I'd say pass on this one. And then the eye gems, like I said, they're fun, but they are on the larger side. You don't have any really, really small ones. This is the smallest size that I could find on these sheets. And they're very large for my eye shape and my eye size and my face shape. So if you're looking for something big for Halloween, something very noticeable, not something subtle, you'd probably enjoy these. Like I said, some of the sticky stuff comes off on the sheet instead of staying on the gems themselves, but for $3.99 they're fun to play with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Halloween Wet n Wild video. If you did, remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.